Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Rebecca and today we'll be doing a 45-minute gentle trauma-sensitive yoga practice for grounding. During the class I'll be suggesting postures to take, but if you would prefer to take a different posture that would suit you, just do this. So just follow what your body is asking you to do. As we move through the class, I'll be suggesting some modifications of the postures. So I would recommend having 2 blocks, or if you don't have any blocks, you can always use books, and also a blanket just for some padding to provide a bit more comfort in the postures. And so just feel free to use any props that you will need to assist you in the poses to provide you with some more comfort and ease. And during the class, we'll be focusing on grounding postures. So that's either going to be kneeling or seated, and there might be also a reclined posture at the end, but you can always take a seated version of this if you wish. And we'll also focus on the breath through the postures, just observing it coming in and out of the body and just comparing it between different postures. At the end of the class, we will be doing a posture called shavasana, which is a lying down posture, and its aim is to assist with the integration of the yoga class, all of the postures we've just been doing. But if you would prefer, you're very welcome to sit up during shavasana. I would also recommend to remain on your mat during shavasana, but if you really feel that you need to leave your mat, then please feel free to do this. And during shavasana, I will be playing the harp in a therapeutic way, which will also assist in the integration of the postures. And after shavasana, we will do a short pranayama exercise of alternate nostril breathing. So we will start by coming to a comfortable seat, however that looks to you. So you might want to sit on a block for more height, and it helps with the releasing of the hips, and also have a second block behind you if you're using a block, so that your hand can come round to this block. And it's up to you. You might want to come into a kneeling position, or you might want to come into a cross leg position. If you do come into a cross leg, just notice which foot is closest to the body, because we will change position. And first of all, just take a moment in your comfortable seat. So feel where the body is in contact with the earth, and feel yourself grounded here. And then a sense of maintaining this grounding, but lifting up through the spine, space created between the vertebrae, up to the crown of the head. And we're going now to focus on the breath and also take a mudra. So a mudra is a gesture, and in this case we'll be doing a hand gesture called garuda mudra. Garuda means eagle, and it helps to release stress and to bring calm to mind, body and spirit. It also assists us with grounding. So first of all, bring your hands forward so that your palms are facing away from you, and have your thumbs so that when you look at your left hand, you can see it's making an L shape, and do a mirror with the right hand. Now bring the hands closer together so that your left thumb is going to disappear between your right hand, and you can see your right thumb. Now with this fleshy part between the index finger and the thumb, just allow both the hands there to join, and then the hands to start to cross And then face forward, turn them, come closer to you, so that now you can see the palms of your hands, and you can see all of your right palm but not all of your left. So your right palm is closer, and then cross the fingers, the thumbs over, allow the thumbs to hook, and then bring your hands so that they rest over the heart, over the chest. Fingers are coming towards the collarbones. And then just now allow yourself to soften your gaze. And then if it is in your practice, allow your eyes to close. And we'll start to become aware of the breath. Becoming aware of your ordinary breathing, your inhale and your exhale. Just observe the breath coming into the body and leaving the body, ebbing and flowing. Just observing where the breath comes into the body. Can you feel it in the lungs, in the top, in the bottom, the front or the back, the left or the right? Just observing how your breath flows in and out of your body. And now we'll just begin to bring more length to the breath. So as you inhale, inhale through the nose, into the lungs, into the stomach. Then exhale the same way from the stomach, the lungs, out through the nose. Inhale through nose, into lungs, stomach. Exhale from stomach, lungs, through the nose. And this time we'll exhale with open mouth. Inhale nose, lungs, stomach. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale through nose, lungs, stomach. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale through nose, lungs, stomach. Exhale, open mouth. And now, if you've closed your eyes, you can just flutter them open and release the garuda mudra. And we'll just take a moment to straighten out the legs. If you have crossed your legs, if you have been in kneeling, you might want to change and bring your legs to cross. But you just decide which version is most comfortable for you. And now bring the other foot in first. And just notice the difference between this cross of the leg and the previous, if you did cross your legs. How does it feel? So we're going to start flowing through some postures now. And so when I am facing you, I will be mirroring you. So when I say lift your right arm, I will actually be lifting my left. This will just assist you to follow me like a mirror. When I face the short end of the mat, I won't be mirroring you at that point. So if you just bring your hands into prayer position, and then inhale the arms up to the sky, and then exhale as you twist over to your right. So your left hand comes to rest near the knee and the right hand behind the low back, perhaps on that brick. And then inhale back to center, and then exhale, twist over to your left, your right hand near your left knee, left hand behind the low back for a twist. Inhale to center, exhale, twist over to your right. Inhale, back to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. One more like this. Inhale, hands to sky, back to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale as you bring the hands through to heart center. Now, if you have a block, again, you might want to bring that over to your right side for your right hand to rest. We'll just do some stretching of the body. So just bring the hand onto the block and then inhale the left arm up to the sky, and it might stay pointing to the sky, or you might even lean a bit further over to create a big stretch down the left side of the body. And then inhale back to center, bring that left hand down, take the brick over to the other side, place the left hand on that block, and then inhale the right arm up to the sky. Perhaps it stays here pointing to the sky, or perhaps it leans over pointing to the left side of the body. Big side stretch here. Inhale back, bring that right hand down. Now we'll just straighten out our legs, just a moment, and you can shake them out. Allow the circulation to come back to the feet. And again, you might want to change the cross of your legs here, or you might want to come to kneeling. Just decide which version of a comfortable seat you would like to come to right now. And we're going to do a modified version of cat-cow. So having your palms resting on the tops of the legs, and just be aware of where the body is in contact with the earth, and feel very grounded here as you inhale and become tall in the spine. Imagine there's space created between each vertebrae, right up to the crown of the head, the crown connected up to the sky. And then we're going to inhale here for a gentle back bend, a cow position. So the chest comes forward, the tailbone sticks out, and perhaps you look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale. As you round in, the shoulders come a bit forward, the chin comes to the chest, C-shaped curve with the back. This is the cat. Inhale for cow, gentle back bend, shine the chest forward. Exhale for the cat. C-shaped curve with the spine, chin to chest. We'll do 4 more like this. Inhaling for the cow, exhaling for the cat. Inhaling for the cow, shoulders come back. Exhaling for the cat, shoulders come forward. 2 more. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Inhale cow, exhale cat. And then inhale to your neutral spine. And now we're just going to move the blocks to the front of the mat so we have access to them. And we're going to come onto the front of the body. So you'll probably want to have your folded blanket so that your hips rest here for some padding. And we'll just bring the hands so that the wrists are near the mid to low ribs, the forehead to the floor, the tops of the feet press down into the earth, and your knees might even hover. We're going to come to cobra here, some gentle back bends. So inhale as you lift the forehead, back bend cobra. Exhale, down to the earth. We'll do 4 more like this. Inhale, cobra. Elbows tucked in. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Broadness across the collarbones. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, earth. 1 more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, earth. Now we're going to come to Sphinx pose. So bring your elbows, your forearms to the earth. You can either have your elbows underneath your shoulders, your palms connected to the earth. If this is too intense for your back, you can always bring your arms further forward, and you're also very welcome to bring a block for your forehead to rest here. We'll just focus once more on the breath in Sphinx pose. If this is too intense as well, you can always bring the head further down. Find the optimum posture for you, and remember, you can always take any comfortable posture at any time during this practice. Just observe the breath. Just watch it coming into the body and leaving the body. Are you aware of where it comes in? Are you aware of it in the lungs? And if you are aware of the breath in the lungs, whereabouts is it coming into the lungs and leaving the lungs? Just observing the breath, your ordinary breath in this Sphinx pose. Is it different from the posture at the beginning of class? And then just removing any blocks to the side as you bring the hands together, elbows towards the front of the mat, and just lower the forehead to rest on the hands. And you can bend the knees here, toes point to the sky. You might just windscreen wiper the legs here, just to ease out the spine. And then lower the feet to the earth. We're just going to come now to our tabletop here. You might want to bring the blanket underneath the knees for some padding. When we're in tabletop, we've got the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And we're going to come into a couple of postures here. So we're just going now to bring that right leg forward between the hands. Perhaps you even take a hand to help it to come between the hands. You want the right ankle to be below the right knee. And we're going to ground down through the left hand as we peel the right arm up to the sky for a twist. Perhaps look to the sky or look forward. Exhale, bring the hand down to the earth. And we're going to inhale as we come up for our low lunge here. So inhale the arms up to the sky and create broadness across the collarbones. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale one more time, and then exhale as you cactus the arms. You can always leave your arms here or rest them on your hips, or you can inhale, move back and forth, arms up, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms to sky, exhale, cactus arms. One more time to the sky on an inhale, and then on an exhale, lower the hands either side of the front foot. You might want to take your blocks at this point as we straighten the front leg. Come onto the heel of that front foot And you might even have a gentle bend in that leg, and bring your hands so that your wrists are under your shoulders. You want your hips square to the front of the mat. You might even need to take your right hip back a bit because it might want to come forward. Just being wherever is comfortable for you. You might be on the highest height. Just find the best version of this pose for you, half splits. And if there's any sensation in the body, just breathe there, send the breath there into that area. And then just removing your bricks to the front of the mat. So you bring the foot first of all between the hands and then send that foot back to tabletop. We'll repeat this now on the other side. So inhale the left leg to come between the hands. Remember, you can always use your hand to help the foot. And you want that left ankle below the left knee. And then ground through the right hand as you inhale the left arm up to the sky, perhaps looking up or forward. Exhale the hand down. And we'll inhale as we come up for our low lunge. And you can either have the hands here in cactus or on the hips, or you can move the hands. So on an exhale, lower the hands to cactus. Inhale, arms to sky. Relax the shoulders. Exhale for cactus. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale into cactus. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, paint the hands either side of the front foot. Take hold of your blocks. Send the hips back a little and come onto the heel of the front foot, perhaps bending that leg, perhaps on a higher point on the blocks. Broadness across the collarbones, half splits. Want to have the spine fairly straight here. There's more of a hinging from the hips. And just be aware of any sensation in the body. And where you feel that sensation, just send the breath there. Inhale the breath. Exhale to release and let go. And then just send the bricks back to the top of the mat as we bring the foot back between the feet and then back into our tabletop. I'm just going to turn now and face you, so I will be mirroring you again, and we'll come to a kneeling position, but a more upright kneeling position. And then take the right foot as it comes out so that the heel is pretty much in line with the knee, the right heel in line with the left knee. If that's uncomfortable, just move the heel. Does it feel better moved further back along the mat? Find your optimum version of this, and then we'll come into a variation of warrior two. So inhale the arms out to the left and the right, broadness across the collarbones. Look down that right hand, middle finger. And then just inhale this empowering energy of the spiritual warrior. On the exhale, feel yourself really grounded to the earth, safely held by the earth. Inhaling the spiritual warrior energy, empowering. Exhale to ground to the earth. This time flip that right palm to the ceiling. Inhale to reverse the warrior, and then exhale to bring that right hand to rest on the leg. And then with your left hand, bring the left hand to point towards the top corner of the room. And you can either look forward or perhaps you look up towards the elbow, the ceiling, feeling the extension along the left side of the body. And then we're going to inhale back to center, to warrior two, and then just straighten out that right leg. And you can either have the toes point up or more towards the earth. This is gate pose. And then on an exhale, allow the hand, that right hand, to rest on the shin. Wherever it rests on the shin, you can either let the left hand rest on the hip, or you might send it up to the sky, or you might even allow it to point over towards that right foot. More extension in the left side of the body, in the ribs, in the armpit area. And then inhale back to warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips. You might want to bring your hands to the earth as you bring the foot back to an upright kneeling position once more. And this time we'll bring the left leg out. And again, actually, you can bring your hands to the earth to bring that foot out, or you can just bring it out from the upright kneeling position. Remembering you can have the heel in line with the knee, or perhaps you take it towards the back of the mat. Inhale the arms out for warrior two. Look down that left arm this time, middle finger. And then feel yourself grounded to the earth in this warrior pose. Inhale the spiritual warrior energy, empowering energy. Exhale to feel grounded to the earth. Inhaling this spiritual warrior energy. Exhale to feel grounded to the earth. And then just flip the front palm as you inhale to reverse your warrior. And then exhale that forearm to the leg. Bring the right hand up to the top corner. A variation of extended side angle. You might look forward, perhaps look to the elbow, perhaps you even look to the ceiling. Feel the extension along the right side of the body. And then inhale back to warrior two. And you can straighten, you can always bring the hands on the hips here. Straighten out that leg. You always have a gentle bend there, perhaps toes to sky or to the earth. Arms out wide. And then exhale to lower that left hand down to the shin area. Perhaps right hand rests on hip. Maybe it goes to the sky, or maybe it leans over to the left. So you get more of a extension in the right side of the body. And then we'll inhale back to center. Bring the hands to the hips. Walk the foot, the knee back, and come back to our kneeling position here. And we'll just move now our blanket. So you might want to fold your blanket up so that you can use it for a bit of height here. And for a bit of height, preparing for the next posture. But just before we come into that posture, we're just going to come into child's pose. So if you bring the toes together, you can either have the knees touching or slightly apart, and bring a block for the forehead to rest and the forearms to the earth. Just take a moment here in this variation of child's pose, and just allow yourself to focus once more on your breath. Where is the breath in the body in this posture? Where does it go into the lungs, Is it different from when you observed it before? As you feel yourself grounding to the earth who nourishes us with all of our needs. And then just inhale as you come up, and just take your block behind you, and we'll come to, first of all, going to come to a version of cow face pose. So you can either sit on your blocks, or you might want to sit on your folded blanket and bring your legs out in front of you. And then just bend that left leg at the knee, and then cross that left leg over the right. And now allow the side of the left foot to come to the earth, and you can send the foot to the east or the west. If this is really uncomfortable here with your knee, you can always place a block here, or perhaps a pillow. And just take a moment to pause here in half cow face pose with the legs. I'm going to do eagle arms here. So bring the arms forward, palms facing each other. We're going to take the opposite. So we've currently got our left leg over our right. So we're going to take our right arm over our left. And then bend at the elbows. Perhaps the backs of the hands touch each other, or perhaps the palms. If this is not right for you, you can always bring the palms together and then just cross the palms so the backs of the hands touch. And you can either have your elbows far apart, or perhaps they come closer together. So you get a nice broadness across the back chest. Just being aware here. And then aware of the breath once more. Where's it going into the body when you're in this posture? And then exhale to release the hands. You can remove the brick and then send that leg out in front of you. And then inhale the right leg this time. Cross it over the left and come on to the side of the left foot, so that the right foot, so that the right foot points towards the east or the west. And again, you can always take a block to rest near that leg area, just giving some support there, or perhaps even it rests more like this if there's quite a bit of a gap, so that the block rests on the floor. And we're going to inhale the arms, palms face together, and this time we're going to have the left arm over the right. Perhaps the backs of the arms touch, perhaps the palms, or perhaps you're coming with the backs of the hands together and elbows slowly coming towards one another. Take the best version of this pose for you. Eagle arms, cow face, leg. Just observe your breath once more. Where's it coming in and out of the body? And then unwind the arms and bring the blocks, just take them off the mat as we come into Shavasana. So you might want to put some warm clothes on now as well. You might want to lie on your blanket, or you might want your blanket to cover you, and you can just lie down. You might want the soles of the feet remaining on the earth, or perhaps you straighten the legs. You might tuck the shoulder blades, palms face to the sky, remembering you can always take a comfortable seat at this time. And then you can keep your eyes open, perhaps soften your gaze, and you might even let your eyes close for this Shavasana, this time of integration of these yoga postures. And just allow yourself to receive the healing music from the harp to assist with the integration of this yoga posture sequence during Shavasana. And now just become aware of your breathing once more. And bringing some small movements to the fingers and the toes, and the hands and feet. And then just slowly start to bring more movement into the body. You might stretch out long, or you might hug in. And when you're ready, bending the legs at the knees as you roll over to one side and gently push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And just pause here. And just finding a comfortable seat now. You might want to sit on a block for a bit of height as we come to do Nadi, shodhana. So bring the right hand, the palm face the sky. There are two ways we can do this. So bending the index finger and the middle finger towards the base of the thumb, with the little finger and the ring finger out straight and the thumb straight. I'll just demonstrate like this. So you will close the right nostril with the thumb, with the left open. Then when we move, we'll release the right thumb and close the left nostril with the ring finger and the little finger. And then we'll release again, go back to the right. Now, if it's uncomfortable having your index finger and your middle finger bent, you can always straighten them and have them rest near the forehead. And again, the same movement with the thumb and the ring and little finger. And with the left hand, just bring the thumb and the index finger to touch, and having the remaining three fingers out fairly straight as you can, allow the back of the hand to rest on the top of the leg. And then we'll just take an inhale and an exhale here. And then inhale once more. Close right nostril with thumb. Exhale. Inhale. Close left nostril with ring finger, little finger. Open right nostril. Exhale. Inhale. Close right nostril, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close left nostril, open right, exhale. And inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. And then just lower the hands down. Rest the palms on the tops of the legs. Just ordinary breathing. Nadi shodhana is a form of alternate nostril breathing, and it helps to bring some calm and balance, to release stress and anxiety. And I thank you for joining me in this practice today. I wish you well. Namaste. Follow this link to the Emerald Alignment, which is a 4-minute energy field alignment to complete the integration of this yoga practice. There are links below for more information. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel.